Hey everyone, so this video I'm going to go over how to use the ADX, and it's also known as the average directional index. Sorry, these ads are annoying. So how we add indicators, or you're going to right click, and then you're going to go to insert indicator, and then you're just going to type in ADX, and then it's going to be the one that's the ADX and DI. Some of the other ones are different, and it'll have like around 1,500 likes, so just make sure to add that one. Oops. And also, just make sure the length and the threshold are at these levels. I don't remember if they're at this level or not. And then you can always add make the lines a little bit thicker so it's easier to see. And then I changed the level to 25, so just change that to 25. Then, oops, just make sure everything else is good. Cool. Oops. Okay, so how we use the ADX is whenever the black line, this is the ADX line, whenever the black line is below the 25, you really don't want to be trading. If you notice, like right here from this time frame to this time frame, the market was basically just consolidating, moving sideways. It wasn't in a trending market. And you'll notice how like it was above 25 and then it was on a downtrend. Well, then it started on an uptrend, and you'll see that. And even though the ADX line was down here at this time, it still went and shot up. So, and it was in a bullish market. So how I trade this is whenever I see, let me find an example, just 1 second. So, trying to find a good one. So basically right here, so how the market was coming on a downtrend right here, well, you'll see that the ADX line, it was probably trending on the 30-minute. Sometimes it'll be trending on the 30-minute, it won't be trending on the hour. But you would have seen that the red ADX line was pointing down right here, and then the green had been pointing up. Well, then you see that the market started going on an uptrend right here. Like you see that, like it was having higher highs, and it had just become or gone from having lower lows right here. So I look for, and the way you'll trade that is you'll just like you can wait for it to cross. Some traders will wait for it to cross. I will wait and I won't really wait for it to cross. I'll just see that the red will be pointing down, and then I'll be using other confirmations, of course, that the trade's going to do what it's going to do. But I'll see that like the green is pointing up, and then the red's pointing down if I think it's going to be on a bullish trend or go on a bullish run. And then if I'm looking for a sell or a bearish, the market's going to do a bearish trend. I would be waiting for the like right here also how the green went and came down lower, and then the red came up, and then it went on a downtrend right there. And like I said, sometimes the ADX line will be below the 25 on the hour, but it'll be above the 25 on the 30-minute. So you'll just want to check that, of course. And then let me see. So also right here, what I found helpful, it's not gonna do it every time, but whenever the ADX line, the black line gets like at like 75, it's showing that it's gonna do a trend change. So like right here, you'll see that it was at 75 and had just come down on a downtrend, and then it changed to an uptrend right there. You'll see that. Just like right here is at like 50 to like 75, or to like 50 to and above basically is when you'll see like a trend change. So you can put a line also. You can do 45 actually. I'll do 45. So whenever it gets above this line, just be on the lookout for a trend change, because you'll see it was above here, and then it had just been on a downtrend, and then it came and transferred or switched to a uptrend. You'll see that. So even, yeah, I think it's actually a 40 if I'm correct. Yeah, it is 40. So because you'll see that, yeah, it's 40. Sorry about that. And then right here, you'll see it was on an uptrend right here. Well, then it hit the 40 right here and then started to downtrend. So just be on the lookout whenever it gets above the 40 line right there. So that's how I use ADX. whenever whenever I go over all the confirmations that I use together, how I use them, it'll kind of explain things a little bit better. But basically, whenever you're looking for a buy, you'll want to see that the green is pointing up and then the red is pointing down, and then make sure that the ADX line, if it's make sure the ADX line is above the 25, and that the if it's on the hour or the 30-minute is fine, because sometimes it won't be trending on the hour, but it will be trending on the 30-minute. So just make sure you use those confirmations with the ADX. So, because like I said, right here, it was above the 40, but it still had movement to go. So just like I said, it's not gonna always. You can't just use that as trading or how to trade. But that's going to cover the ADX. I will add some more videos when I'm trading live. I'll record it and show you all how I use it. But this will just kind of like a brief video of how to use the ADX.